Work it, make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger.
That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much stronger. Man, I've been waiting all night now, that's how long I've been on ya.
Welcome to Minnesota Motor Speedway for the Jack Links 200. The first race of the second round in the Aflac Cup Series Season 7 chase, and a lot of spots are on the line today. It's very key to get off to a great start in the second round so you can advance to that third round. And drivers like Carl Edwards, Jeff Gordon, and Kyle Larson have great starting spots to do so today. Now we're going to check out your drivers to watch for. Like we said, Carl Edwards, very strong car in practice, ended up third in qualifying. Look for him to be out front today. Kyle Larson, he's having a great year, running great. Look for him to be a contender. Kyle Busch starts around the 10th and 11th starting position. He'll be up there. And then Martin Truex Jr. had a very bad qualifying spot, but he has a great car from practice. We'll see how he gets through the field. Now for the command. Drivers, start your engines. The cars fire up. Brad Keselowski rolls them off. Now for your starting lineup, presented by Jack Links. Row 1, Brad Keselowski and Carter Adelman. Row 2, Carl Edwards and Bryce Harvey, who won here last year. Row 3, Casey Kane and Jeff Gordon. Row 4, Tony Stewart and Kyle Larson. Row 5, Joey Logano and Kevin Harvick. In row 6, Jamie McMurray and Kyle Busch. In row 7 today, Denny Hamlin and Jimmy Johnson. Row 8, Matt Kenseth and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Row 9, Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Austin Dillon. In row 10, AJ Allmendinger and Kurt Busch. In row 11, Ryan Newman and Martin Truex Jr. In row 12, Paul Menard and Gino Harvey. Row 13, Greg Biffle and Clint Boyer. Row 14, Trevor Bayne and Ryan Blaney. Row 15, Jimmy Alanya and Eric Almirola. Row 16, Eddie Jones and JJ Yaley. Row 17, Danica Patrick and Regan Smith. Row 18, Matt DiBenedetto and Michael McDowell. Row 19, Josh Wise and Chris Buescher. Row 20, David Gilliland and David Reagan. Row 21, Michael Nett and Cole Witt. And starting last today is Jeb Burton in row 22. Cars come to the green flag. And green flag is out. Green flag! Brad Keselowski and Carter Adelman take them down to turn 1. A nice tight hairpin here as the cars go through turn 1 and 2. Now up to turn 4 and 5. Brad Keselowski has a lead. Coming off of turn 6, he'll lead the first lap over Carl Edwards. Down into the short hairpin here, turn 1 and 2. Edwards looking to catch Keselowski. Oh, we got a car around. It's a chaser. Another chaser involved. Adelman and Gordon. Jeff Gordon in his final season goes around with Carter Adelman as Adelman gets turned by Tony Stewart. Watch Stewart get into him again. Yeah, Tony Stewart just drove really hard into him. So Carter Adelman is involved in this one along with Jeff Gordon. That is very heartbreaking for those two because they are both in the chase and need to have good runs. Green flag is back in the air. Brad Keselowski gets a bad start, and he goes around off the bumper of Casey Kane. McMurray into him. No caution. Keselowski gets back going. Carl Edwards takes the lead with Logano and followed by Larson. Look how many spots Keselowski has lost, and he has a tire rub as he's going to come down the front stretch here, battling with AJ Allmendinger through turn 1 and 2. He makes the pass, and oh, there goes the tire. Brad Keselowski shreds a tire as he is probably going to come to pit road this time by because that tire rub was really bad. Watch the car just go boom. There goes the tire, and around he goes in turn 3. There's the debris from the tire, and Brad blames that restart for what happened. He didn't get a very good one, but Casey Kane just drives right into him and turns him around. Kane and Stewart go into the wall. McMurray gets into Keselowski, so Jamie McMurray and Tony Stewart are also on pit road from that restart. So a big time restart there. Let's see what happens this time. Green flag is back out on lap 5. Edwards, Harvick gets in Logano. Kevin Harvick, what a move to take second spot. As Larson's now going to fight to the inside of Harvick for second. 3 wide for the 4th position. As Larson takes second from Harvick, he now tries to hunt down Carl Edwards for that race lead. As they come off of turn 2 here into turn 3, Larson right on the bumper of Carl Edwards. Coming to lap 7 out of 10, just 4 laps to go. Larson is all over the back bumper of Carl Edwards. Will he see another caution? We'll have to find out here as the hairpin and these turns are so tight. But Larson, He is right on Edwards. Oh, he gets into him. Edwards gets loose. Larson takes over the top spot. Here comes Kevin Harvick with 3 laps remaining. Edwards drives it into turn 1 and 2. 3 wide for the lead. Harvick threads the needle. Kane into Larson. Here comes Casey Kane around the outside. Where did Casey Kane come from? Challenging for the lead with 2 laps to go. Harvick leads that lap with an assist. Logano makes it 3 wide into 1 and 2. Kane drives it hard. He gets it to stick. He's in second. He gets into Harvick. Gives him the bumper. Casey Kane now takes the lead. Coming to the white flag, it's Casey Kane versus Joey Logano. Kyle Busch goes in for third. He drives it in hard. Can he get to Logano? Casey Kane sees the battle for second. He's driving away. Casey Kane's going to come off of turn 6 and win the Jack Links 200. What a win, and what a finish here in Minnesota. Outstanding racing by these drivers. That was a great show put on by the Aflac Cup Series drivers. Casey Kane takes it home for his first win of the season. What a late race pass by Casey Kane. But first, he's going to burn it down here in Minnesota. That's a big win for Casey Kane. It's his first win in a long time. And he's going to celebrate. Yes, first victory since last season's chase race at Colon. That was a long, long time ago. So Kane starts by moving Larson out of the way as Harvick makes a daring pass going 3 wide. Then Kane passes Edwards on the outside, which is a great move. Then he cuts it down and gets to the inside of Kevin Harvick. What a fight and drive as he just threads needles all over the place. Now, Edwards gives Harvick an assist, and then here's the key move. Logano's going to make it 3 wide heading into turn 1 and 2, but Kane fights it off as Edwards really didn't get a good turn either. And Kane's able to get a great run off of turn 2, and into turn 4 and 5, he gives Kevin Harvick a big shove. Casey Kane says, Harvick, move out of the way. I don't care if you're in a chase. I'm going to win this race. Casey Kane, a non-chaser, wins the race. Great job, Casey Kane. Now here's your chase point standings. Carl Edwards leads the most laps and gets that 1-point lead over Joey Logano. Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, Jimmy Johnson, Kyle Larson, Truex, and Earnhardt Jr. are all in the top 8. Then your first 4 out, Bain, Alanya, Adelman, and Gordon. And here's your regular point standings. Kurt Busch and Casey Kane, 17th and 18th. Kane gained some ground on Kurt Busch this weekend. 27th is Paul Menard, moving up in the standings from 30th, I think, last week. And what a race today. Casey Kane takes home the victory in exciting fashion over Kevin Harvick, Carl Edwards, and Joey Logano. I think Harvick actually fell all the way back to 5th place there when Kane gave him that shove. We're going to check out your finishing results right here. Casey Kane. What a win today, Kane. Congratulations. Joey Logano staying consistently as he has all season, finishing 2nd. 3rd today was Carl Edwards. 4th is Kyle Busch. And Kyle Busch is on a mission to get his 2nd Aflac Cup. Kevin Harvick in his search for his first one. And AJ Allmendinger. This is kind of like a road course, and he did very well here today, as you would expect a driver like Allmendinger. 8th today was Jimmy Johnson. Congratulations to him. Kyle Larson fell all the way back to 9th. 10th today was Martin Truex Jr. And 11th was Dale Earnhardt Jr., who was 8th in the standings but finished 11th. That's how tight these chase drivers are. And there's no room for error, as Jeff Gordon and Carl Adelman have found out today. And top 15 finished today for Denny Hamlin. 16th was Kurt Busch. It's about where he's finished averagely, I want to say, all year long. 17th, Ryan Blaney. 18th today was Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 19th, Austin Dillon. And then 20th today was Trevor Bayne, who was in the chase, and now he's outside of the chase, along with Jimmy Alanya. 22nd today was Clint Boyer. 23rd, Danica Patrick. And 24th, Greg Biffle. 25th today ended up being Gino Harvey. Very quiet today for him. 26th, Eric Almirola. 27th, Jamie McMurray, who got damaged with Brad Keselowski on that restart, along with Tony Stewart. So McMurray had to come to the pits and ended up 27th. Fought his way back to 27th, I should say. 30th today was Matt DiBenedetto. And 31st, J.J. Haley. 32nd today was Eddie Jones. 33rd, Michael McDowell. And then 34th today was Tony Stewart. So Stewart had a good run going, but ended up getting on the wall. He actually turned Carlo Adelman around too, so I wonder if Adelman's going to really put up with that next weekend as we go to the Throwback Series. There's going to be 3 races, two races in this round, and then 1 in the next. So North Wilkesboro will be next. Brad Keselowski finished 41st today. Jeff Gordon 42nd, and then Carter Hedelman. That's tough to swallow, 43rd today for Carter. Next race, as I said, North Wilkesboro. Hope to see everyone there. This is JG24, JM26, signing out.